I can go live here on TikTok. I can go live on YouTube. So hello, YouTube. Welcome. When you're jumping on YouTube, put in the chat where you're watching from. But also, if you're watching the live replay on YouTube, let me know. Put that and that you're watching the replay and where you're watching from. So today, you guys, we are going to talk about the 5 steps, right? The 5 steps that I followed, you guys. This is what was the game changer for me. So let me just kind of give you a little bit. Hey, Ohio, Jamaica, Northern California. Hello. Good morning, Sherry. How are you, my friend? So I want to share this with you guys because a little bit about me. Back in 2022, I was looking for a way to make an income from home. Now, there was a few things that I was hesitant on. And let me know in the chat if you've been looking for a way to make an income for a while, but there's a few things holding you back. So here's one that was holding me back. Hey, UK in the house. Love it. Canada in the house. Love it. Love it. And then, hey, South Africa. I love that. I can't wait to start. Never done this before, but I got to try it. Yay, I'm working hard. Love it. Love it. Ooh, St. Louis, you're my neighbor. Hey, Ohio. So, hello. How's everybody doing? Great group today. Love you guys' energy. We're just getting started. This is so good. So, for me, what was the biggest hesitation when I went to launch my business? For me, it was I didn't want to do tech. I didn't want to have to figure out how to design a website, and I didn't want to have to figure out how to create a funnel. I didn't want to have to do any of that. And so that was my biggest hesitation because I had seen other people try to build websites and not have success. And so all I seen is they worked really, really, really hard to build a website with no results. And so, hey, good morning. Good morning. How are we doing today? Yes, I'm probably a little today, Beverly, but it was so awesome. Yes. It's downloading right now. It will be available probably this afternoon sometime. I was up late last night. Yes, and we're at it again. Let's go. Yeah, I think I got 3 hours of sleep last night. So yes, it's okay though, right? We're on a mission, and that's the most important thing. Hey, Karen, how are you, my friend? And so let me share this with you guys because this is really important. Oh, I love it. Thank you guys for the love. You guys are so sweet. But today it's all about you. Okay. So I want to help you. So I need you guys to really engage and help me. Like, what's your biggest barrier of holding you back from launching your business? Me, it was having to start something from scratch. I was all about time. See, I'm a mom of 6 kids, I only have 2 left at home, and I'm a grandma of 5. And time with my family is the most important thing to me. And I was failing at that. I felt like I was on a hamster wheel. I was like trading time for dollars. I was working really, really hard, but I wasn't getting the results that I wanted. And so when I discovered this process, first of all, before I discovered it, I spent a lot of time on YouTube searching. And honestly, you guys, I thought that was helping me, but it was actually hurting me because it got me more confused. It was like a jigsaw puzzle pieces in my head. And it was hard for me to make a decision because I was getting myself more confused. And so when I had discovered this process that I'm going to share with you, this 5-step process that I'm going to talk to you guys about today, when I had discovered it, it truly was a breath of fresh air. Literally, because it literally took me from no direction, searching and Googling, stressed and overwhelmed, to having step by step and following it step by step. Yes, I had to be coachable. Yes, I had to be consistent, but following it step by step, you guys, gave me freedom. And that's what I'm going to share with you, how you guys can have freedom. And it's just as easy as following these 5 steps. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay. And one thing I want you to understand is I'm going to share these steps with you. And I'm probably not going to be welfare 24/7 in my mind. What do you mean by that? Fear in general. Yeah. Okay. Fear. Yeah. So can I help you with that one? I feared too. Guess how I got over that one? I started fearing more of being in the same place in 6 months. Because I didn't. I had a lot of pressure. It was September of 2022, and I knew next August my son was going off to college. I had no money to help him. I didn't know what kind of scholarships he was going to get. I didn't know where he was going to go to college. The pressure was real, right? And I'm sure many of you can relate, right? Plus, I had bills, I had things I had to pay, I had things that, I'm a mom, right? And so I had to figure it out. I had dug myself in a hole and I had to figure it out. And so that's why time was the most important thing to me. How long is it going to take me? How long is it going to take me? So that I kept on saying that, like I needed quickly. And so that was important to me, that I could learn and earn at the same time. And so when I discovered this, and I actually discovered you guys on Facebook, it was a post on Facebook. But here's what it was for me. It was the fact that I could follow something step by step, and it was learn and earn at the same time. Thoughts that drain me at times because I know who I am compared to those thoughts. Yes, it is. That's, hey, Michelle with 1L. How are you doing? It's one of those deals that, yeah, you got to learn to manage your mind, right? That was me. So when I decided to launch this, it was so important that I looked in the mirror and I decided at that moment to rip that rearview mirror off. And I said, I'm not going to let my past or my current circumstances to define me. I'm going to treat this like I'm getting an education and I'm learning skills. You guys realize what is lacking your income from growing is the lack of skills you have. The moment you can learn new skills, your income will increase. That's with anything, right? Why do you think people go back to school to get more degrees, more skills, to make more money? The same thing is with online, you guys. You might be just missing one or two little things before you can have the skills to completely change your life. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Thank you for the love, Karen. So many people stay stuck or stay at a job because they don't think they can do anything different. You can. You just got to be willing to learn the skills. That's it, my friend. It's easy to do. It's the hard part is being consistent through the process. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Okay. So the first step, you guys, in anything you do, if you want to make money from home, the first thing, yeah, celebrating 10 days today. Well, awesome, my friend. I love that. It's the product. You guys, this is so important. What are you going to promote? Right? What are you going to promote? Because no matter what you do, if you're wanting to make an income online, you got to promote some type of product, some type of service, or some type of program. Every single business 100% is based on customers. Okay, you have to generate cash flow, which is getting customers, buyers, patients, clients. They come in many different labels, many different forms. So that's one of the most important thing. So this process that I'm going to share with you guys, when I heard this one thing right here, I thought it was the most brilliant thing I had ever heard in my life. Okay. Let me see. You're live in my pocket, hiding at work. I love that so much. So good. Yes. Okay. So now there's many different types of products or services or programs. Can I give you a suggestion today? When you're looking at launching your online business, start, because you're brand new. You got to build that following. You got to build that email list. You got to build that brand. So doesn't it make sense when you're doing that, you do that by making 100% profit? Yes or yes? Doesn't that make sense? Right? So put that 100% profit. Just a minute. Okay. Now let me give you an idea of 100% profit real quick here. Okay. Let me give you an idea of 100% profit here. Okay. I'm watching you while I'm in the shower. I love that so much. Oh gosh. Okay. So let's talk about 100% profit. Okay. So we can all agree, no matter what you do, you have to, what is going on real quick here? Okay. Let me see. Okay. So we all have to agree that, whatever you decide to sell, you have to make whatever you decide, you have to sell something. So let me just kind of share with you. I was trying to do it in network marketing right? Or you could do it like as affiliate marketing. Okay. So you have like network marketing, you have affiliate marketing. Now, so on average inside of there, oh, watching with your doggy, that's so cute. On average inside of there, you make about 25% if you want to do network marketing or affiliate marketing. So if your number one selling product is 900, you're looking at like $225 that you're going to make. Now, I used to think that was cool. Maybe back a long time ago it was, but not in today's digital world. When you promote something that's digital, you can get the ability to make 100% profit. You guys, that is huge. So if you're making 100% profit, that means you make $900 when you get a customer. If your number one selling product is 900. So let's do the math on that. Let's say that you, because like I have mastered a 2-hour income earning day. I will cover that with you as well. So let's say you've also mastered a 2-hour income earning day and you make 25%. So in 2 hours, you're making $225. Well, I make 100%, so I make $900. Now I'll share a fun fact with you. That was the only question I asked her. When she said that we can make 100% profit, I'm like, time out. How does the company make money? You guys, they make their money because they create the website for you. When she told me that I had a pre-built, done for me website that I didn't even have to create, I'm like, let's go, because I don't like tech. I did not want to take the time to have to figure out how to create a website, how to add code, how to add all this stuff to it, and then hope it works. Because after you take all the time to do all that, then you got to figure out how to market. And then I'm going to go weeks or months without making money. And I didn't want that. I needed money. I needed the pressure off. That's all I needed. I didn't need to learn tech. If I wanted to learn tech, I would want to do tech for a living. I don't want to do tech for a living. Right? How many can agree with that? Yes, we don't want to do tech for a living. I don't. Nothing wrong with it, by the way. I'm just saying, not me. That is not for me, right? We all don't like the same things. And so, yes, the pressure can be real, my friend. And so that is why when I discovered that we pay the company for the website fee and we make 100% profit, I'm like, that is brilliant. Because I can make 100% profit while I'm building my email. I can make 100% profit while I'm building my following. I can make 100% profit while I'm learning. Because this is the learning and earning process. Now, the next thing you got to look at, not only making 100% profit, but is the product in high demand? Which means, are people actually buying it? Why do you guys think Starbucks is so popular? Starbucks is so popular, you guys, because they've already built a brand. People buy Starbucks. So that's why people buy a Starbucks franchise, because they know when they have their own Starbucks, it's going to work. The only way a Starbucks would literally go out of business if you didn't follow the program. Like you just got to follow, because they give you a complete process when you purchase, right? They give it all to you, the marketing strategies, you get everything. That's why Starbucks are so popular, because people don't have to start from scratch. They don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's brilliant. Hello from Canada. I love that, right? That is brilliant. And so this is why I love this process. Okay. Because I was promoting something that was in high demand and I can make 100% profit. And here's the next part. It actually helped people. So if you love helping people, you will love a process and a program like this. Like if your heart would smile if somebody bought from you and had results, you will love this. If you don't care about helping people, this is probably not for you. Okay, so just being honest right now, let me share something with you, because this is where the hiccup comes in. But Michelle, I really love this lip gloss. I just want to sell this lip gloss because I know women buy lip gloss. I get that. You are 1000% correct. But you make about $9 on a lip gloss. So if you want to sell a $9 lip gloss, guess what? You have to sell 100 to equal $900. What makes more sense to you? Working 2 hours a day to make 900, or working 2 hours a day to make $225 or 2 hours a day to make $9? See, this is why some people can't wrap their head around the amount of money that some people can make because they're thinking in small numbers, but you're also thinking in your neighborhood. You are not thinking big, okay? Global. When you do digital, you also, hey, Ruth, how are you, my friend? You also can do global, which means the world is your audience. The world. You guys can build a business all over the world. Never in my wildest of wildest dreams did I think this gal from Kansas was going to build an international business. Never in my wildest dreams. Ah, this program is amazing. Yes. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I started 2 weeks ago and plugged in today, and woo, love that. Yes. Think global. This was a game changer for me. Literally, John, you're so sweet, my friend. A game changer. I started to do school for tech and dropped out. Boy, tech is tough. Whoa, like if I see people that do tech, I'm like, you guys are so good. Like they're brilliant, right? Last night was great. Yay, Caroline, I love it. So it was good, wasn't it? I'm a little fatigued still, but hey, it was so fun. It was so fun. So I want you to think about this. Now, this 5-step strategy I'm going to share with you. This is why I think it was brilliant. Because while I was learning these other 5 steps, I was able to earn 100% profit. I will tell you what, no matter what you decide, if you decide to launch an online business, please do it when you're making 100% profit. Now, once you build an email list, sky's the limit of what you sell. Okay, so this was huge to me. So that's step number 1, promote a product that you make 100% profit. Okay. I've been in 4 days, made my first profit and so many interest. Yay! Congratulations. Love that. 4 days. Let's grow. So good. So what's the step? The next step here, let me just move this up a little bit. Next step is automate. You guys, this right here was freedom. This, when you learn to automate, it's pages just like this, okay? When you guys learn to automate your business and have pages like this, and I'm going to grab my iPad so you can see these, okay? When you have pages like this that are literally out there working for you 24/7, this is your game changer. These are the emails. Okay? So this is a fully pre-built automated system. You guys realize what that means when you automate your business. You know what that means, right? You no longer got to get on the phone with people to buy. You no longer have to DM people. You no longer have to call people, text people. You no longer have to do none of that. The system does all of the sharing and the selling for you. So guess what? This is why I call it the freedom machine, because guess why? When you are doing the things that you love or you need to do, this system is freely working for you 24/7. This is what I couldn't understand and wrap my head around. But boy, oh boy, once I did, it was the best thing I'd ever discovered in my life. This was the biggest breakthrough I've ever had in business. So let me grab my computer and I'm going to show you guys this. Okay. This is one of the most important things that you need to do. Now, not only does it give you freedom, not only does it give you freedom, but you guys, it also helps you generate a predictable income stream. So that means like well, some jobs are predictable, right? That you know you work 40 hours, you're going to get paid for 40 hours. Pretty soon, this system, you're going to know how many people need to go to these pages for you to make money. As a matter of fact, my system for me is more predictable than most people's jobs. And I'm going to show that with you. Okay, so let me grab my iPad real quick here. Yeah. Okay. Yay. I've been plugged in. Awesome. Go to, I can tell that you're not plugged in though, because you would never have said that, Julie. Like I can tell you didn't even watch today's video or you weren't on yesterday's training. So that's what is so important. Like you guys, I can promise you if you plug in, it works. But if you talk about the things that aren't working in any area of your life, you're going to get more of it. If I wanted to go get in shape and I talked about how not I'm in shape and how bad I look, I'm going to get more of that. But if I want to go get in shape and I start talking about being in shape and how good it's going to feel, I'm going to want to get that. You get what you talk about. It just is so astonishing to me how many grown adults talk about what's not working. I've never seen anything like it in my entire life. It's bizarre to me. I don't know if I just was raised different. I don't know, because I was raised that what you talk about is what you get more of. So if you talk about what's not working, you're going to get more of that. If you talk about your wins every day, you are going to find wins every day. Even through the storms, you're going to find a win. But you'll never find wins if all you focus on is what is not working. I'm telling you, you guys, this is so huge to your lack of success or massive success. You want to be rich or you want to be right? Because when you talk about what's not working, that's your way of saying, I told you so. That's your brain going, I told you so. You guys have a choice today, because I can share these 5 steps with you, but if you have a limiting belief in a stinking thinking, don't even attempt them, because they'll never work for you. They'll never work for you. The moment you manage your mind and you equip your mind for success and you look for wins, can I tell you how you should win every day before you even walk out of your bedroom? Make your freaking bed. And that's a win. That's a win, because you finished something. You started your day finishing something. That's a win. So many of you get out of bed, don't make your bed, you go turn the news on, you watch the news, you complain about this, you yell at your kids, you have no connection with your significant other, and then you think you should have massive success in business. No, I guarantee the person that you are behind the computer screen is why you're not having success. The conversations you have in your family and you have in your mind is what's holding you back from success. I looked in the mirror and I said, no more. In September of 22, I said, no more. I said, Michelle, you are no longer going to be the victim. You are no longer going to tell yourself you're too old. Maybe it's because you're an introvert. Maybe it's because you don't like tech. You're no longer telling yourself, because your family deserves the best version of you. And if you're typing on my live what's not working for you, I feel bad for your family, because they are not getting a positive role model. I'm telling you guys, because if you can go on somebody's live and talk about what's not working for you, what do you say to around your family? What are you teaching them? I'm telling you guys, this right here is why you will win or why you will lose. 1000% on you. On you. Every day when my kids were little, I would drop them off at school and I would give them a high five and I would say, be the reason somebody smiles today. I would help them look for joy, to deliver joy. Be the reason somebody smiles today. Some of you adults need to take that advice. Then guess what? Every single day when I picked my kids up from school, I asked them one question. What was your favorite part of your day? Every single day when I see my grandchildren, or every day when I see them, what was your favorite part of your day? What was your favorite part of your week? Were you the reason somebody smiled today? How many people smiled this week because of you? The other day, Ariel's like, Grandma, my whole class smiled because of me. I'm like, yeah, winner. You guys realize how important your mindset is? Why would anybody buy from you if you're whining? Why would anybody buy from you if you talk about what's not working? Nobody wants to buy from that. People that know where they're going, people that are winners, people that have a vision, have passion. You can't have passion and a purpose if you talk about what's not working. I guess I'm just blessed. Or I just had a really good dad that laid that foundation of just always looking for the wins. I'm going to share something with you guys. When I was 19. It was October, it was Halloween of 1989. And we were four-wheeling on Jeeps, and we went flying over this hill, and we came down, and the Jeep hit, and it smashed a tree, and my leg flew out, and it smashed my leg in that tree. And I knew it knocked me out. But when I came to, I knew something wasn't right because I've learned to listen to my body. I know that sounds really weird, but I've learned to know if something's right or not. And I knew something wasn't right. Nobody would listen to me. Okay. I'm only telling you this because I knew something wasn't right. And so they took me home. I'm like, you guys, I got to go to, I can't move my leg. So oh, you heard it. And it had this really weird black mark on it. There's a point for this story, by the way. And they finally took me to the emergency room and they gave an X-ray and no, everything looks fine. And I'm like, I can't move my leg. They told me that I was being a wuss. I said, no, I'm not. Something is not right. Anyway, I went home and I just felt awful. I can't even explain to you guys how bad I felt. And nobody would listen to me. Maybe this is why I'm so to get my delivery out there, because I had a time in my life when nobody would listen. So I had a roommate at this time. She called my dad and he came over and I said, something's not right. He goes, Michelle, you're fine. It just, got trauma. I'm like, no, something's not right. The next day, my leg was full of these big blisters on the outside of my leg. I called my dad and I said, I told you, look at this. He came over and luckily he was good friends with an orthopedic surgeon, and he called Dr. Flesky and he goes, something's not right with my daughter's leg. And he told her what happened. Because usually it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get into him. Anyway, we get in there and he immediately did a sonogram and he goes, her muscle is cut in half. Now, I'm telling you this story. So he immediately made me go to the hospital. They immediately cleared the schedule. They immediately opened my leg up and I almost lost my leg. It was so full of gangrene already in that short of a time. But I learned at a young age to manage my mind. The surgery went longer than they thought. I did not get out of the hospital. This was on October 3rd, by the way. I did not get out of the hospital till the day before Thanksgiving because they didn't think they could save my leg. I can't even tell you how many plastic surgeries I've had on my leg. But here's the thing I'm telling you. Because I was 19 years old, I had to wear a cast with an open leg because they had to go in physical therapy and dig in it because they were still trying to save my leg for 6 months, all because of an error in an emergency room. But I literally was like, I'm going to be fine. I never one time got in the victim circumstance. And you got to understand, I was super active. All of a sudden, my life was like, I can't do anything. Anyway, I have this scar on my leg, right? That I should never have had. But anyway, when I finally was able to, they knew they were going to be able to save my leg, the doctor looked at me. Dr. Flesky looked at me and he goes, Michelle, we had to cut your muscle. He goes, you'll never be able to have the full strength in that leg and walk normal. At the age of 19, I looked at him and I said, don't tell me that. Do not give me at the age of 19 a limiting belief. You don't know my body, and how could you tell anybody that? I did not allow what he said to define me, right? And some of you are the ones that are defining yourself. Some of you are the ones that are putting the limiting beliefs on yourself. I had a doctor tell me this. I said, mm-mm, not at 19. You're not going to tell me that, because I love to water ski. And there was no way I was ever going to be able to water ski again. He said, so don't you tell me that. That is not even fair. So guess what I did? I got up at 5 a.m. every day and I would go to our local gym. Now, here's where it gets funny. And I would walk on the treadmill and I was just trying to stretch and get my leg to be normal. And the pain was undescribable. I think that's how I could have kids all natural, because the pain of having a kid naturally was a heck of a lot easier than getting my leg and ripping through that scar tissue. I would have a cloth in my mouth while I'm walking the treadmill. And here's the funny part. He played basketball there at 5:30 every morning. He would walk by and see me on a treadmill and he just shook his head. Not like, what are you doing? But like, I can't believe I gave her a limiting belief. He shook his head. I walk normal. You wouldn't know unless I turned around and you seen the scar. I have full strength in that leg. I did everything he said I would never do. He walked up to me one day when he watched me walk. And he said, I am so sorry. He said, most people would have accepted what I told them. He goes, how many patients in all my years have I limited? So if you feel me get hard on you for limiting you, now you know why, my friend. It's not at you. It's helping you realize you have everything in you to get through it all. I had to mentally get through it and physically. And I was freaking 19. I don't know why I was gifted that. Maybe I do now. Maybe that's why I have a community of 22,000 people, because God told me at the age of 19, no, you are not going to be limited by this. So now I have a community of 22,000 people that depend on me to give them strength. And maybe now I know why. That was an aha moment for me. Maybe now I know why I had to go through that at 19 so I can help you just get rid of those limiting beliefs that hold you back. Because the only reason you are not living the life you want is right here. So the more you tell yourself it can't happen, the more you're right. If I would have anytime, if I would have said that, it's not going to work. By the way, he did walk by me one time on that treadmill and he saw how much pain I was in. He goes, there's pain pills for that. I'm like, your body's not made for pain pills. Pain pills were not made on earth. They were not made on a tree, on the ground. I'm not putting anything in my body that's not. I refuse to take pain pills because your body's not, if it's not from nature, that's foreign. And I'm like, then that's going to cause more. And then I'm going to become comfortable. I got to learn to deal with the pain. Maybe that's why now when people come at me, I'm like, you don't hurt me. I can walk, dude. Your words don't hurt me. I can walk. I'm telling you guys, your mind is the most powerful thing that you have. So when you hear me, now you know why. I just want to help shake you and get you out of those limiting beliefs. And the fact that some people will get sad or depressed over content not working. Imagine being told by a doctor you're never going to be able to walk normal and have your strength. Then he also did tell me, be prepared when you're older for arthritis and things like that. I will tell you, I did deal with for a while getting up and it being very stiff. So guess what Michelle did? That's not going to limit me. I Googled and I searched natural ingredients in the earth and I found an all natural product that I've been taking. And guess what? Not only did it help get rid of all the stiffness, guess what? It got rid of the discoloration of my leg. So now I just have a scar, but before it was like discoloration that I dealt with for 20 years. So because I didn't allow me to have a limiting belief, and remember the doctor told me, oh, when you get older though, your joints are going to be stiff and you're going to have arthritis and, just be prepared. I was like, no, don't get me no limiting beliefs. That's why when I tell you I will create 1,000 millionaires, oh, I will, because I have zero limiting beliefs. Bring it. Bring it on, because I'm ready. I'm ready for anything you've thrown at me, because nothing can be worse than being 19 and be told you're never going to be able to walk normal. So if I come at you for you complaining about things that are so easy to fix, you know why now, because I got to help you be strong. Because the moment you have confidence and you have strength, guess what? You're going to become a magnet to your perfect customers, and you can learn the skills and you can attract daily paying customers. So let's get back to the steps. Yes, I will be one of the millionaires. Let's go. Yes. So there you guys go. Yes, we are overcomers. Yes. Yes. So anyway, those of you that are going on the cruise with me, you're going to see my scar. You're going to see it. We're going on a community cruise in September. If you're my community, haven't heard about it, I'd love to give you the details. I think there's still spaces on a boat. Yeah. So yes. So that's why you might hear me sometimes. That's why I think when I hear people, mostly adults, complain, I just am like, I just feel like fingernails on a chalkboard, because I don't even allow my kids or my grandchildren. Like the moment they complained about something, like my math is hard, I change the state. I'm like, Haven, as long as you say it's hard, you're right. Why do you think you would ever win in a state that you're telling your mind something is hard? And I said, what if you say math is easy, math is easy, math is easy, math is easy, this is going to be fun. Guess what? She now likes math. And now she tells me, Grandma, math isn't hard. Grandma, math isn't hard. And I'm like, really? That's awesome. What changed? Her mind. I'm telling you, you want to equip your kids for success, work on this. This is why my son can run 14 miles a day and his feet are bleeding and he don't even notice it. And when I bring it up, he looks at me and he says, how's that going to help me be better? Focusing on my feet bleeding. I'm like, you're right. I'm telling you. I think y'all just need to come to my house for a little bit. You're gonna be like, what? Why do all these people look for the good? Like, really? All of them are like that? Yes, we are. I would love for you guys to hang around and listen to me have conversations with my children and my grandchildren. You will see that it's not even tolerated, because I don't want to create them to be victims. I don't want to create them to be right. I want to create them to be loved, because you can be right or you can be loved. You can be right or you can be rich. You can be right or you can have an abundance of things. It's so important. It's so important, you guys. I can tell somebody needed this today, because I don't know why it poured out, but somebody did need it. God works in mysterious ways. Sometimes when you guys hear things, he's like, this needs to come out. I don't know why either, but it did. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. The cruise. I know. Yes. I want to be rich. That's right. Absolutely. Yes, Leah. Yes. Perception is reality. Yes. Awesome. What do you mean? Are you talking about access into the community, Suzette? So if you guys have purchased and you're not in the community yet, go to your spam and check. You should have got 2 emails, one from Kajabi and one from Skool, Skool. It might be like digital growth. And yeah, you got 2 emails. I know a lot of them go to spam, and that will get you immediately into the community. Yeah. I know, crazy that it just like poured out, right? I still make my bed every day. You guys are so great. It's so funny now. I gotta share with you. Like I told my kids why they need to make their bed. Like, the importance of just, you get a win out of the way. My son makes his bed every morning, and my daughter still doesn't. But do I push it on her? No, I'm not that way. Now, do I present a way that I feel? Yes, but that's up to her to decide. I want them to go on those journeys, right? But now my son, man, I can take you guys upstairs right now. I guarantee my daughter's bed is not made and my son's bed is perfectly made. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm convinced when I see someone of your age, because I'm scared that maybe I'm too old. Well, I'm glad because of my age, I'm giving you hope, my friend. But I get it. I was like, TikTok? I am way too old for TikTok. because again, that was my limiting belief kicking in. I still deal with it all the time, you guys. Because my perception of TikTok back in 2022 was I watched my daughter dance on TikTok with her friends. I watched my granddaughter love to look at videos on TikTok and do the dance 1,000 times over and over, right? I thought TikTok was a dancing platform. I didn't know there was another side of TikTok. I'm telling you guys, you have a blind spot, or there's one little pivot that you can make in your life that can change everything. But you cannot do that on your own. If you could, football players, basketball players wouldn't spend millions on coaches and mentors. It's quite interesting to me when we see how many coaches like Michael Jordan had, from mindset to flexibility to conditioning to offense to defense. He had so many coaches. And we're like, yeah, but we don't think we should have one. Isn't that hilarious? I think it's crazy. Like, that is so funny to me that we don't think we should have a coach. We don't think that we should have to learn anything new. We don't think that we should have resistance. We don't think things should be hard. What? What in life has been easy? Do I think that's really easy? It's to sit and watch TV and not think. But then the moment you have to wake up from reality, hard kicks back in. The heart of not being able to pay bills, the heart of being broke, the heart of having to settle, the heart of a job, the heart of the unknown, right? We just find areas to shelter from that for a brief moment. What if you unleashed yourself and didn't stop anymore? Yes, so good. Yes. As man thinks, so is he. Boy, so yes, I love that. My son tells me I am too old to be on. Well, tell your son, hun, I love you, but don't display your limiting beliefs on me. I actually have said that to people before, like, that's your limiting belief, not mine. Please respect the fact that I do not want to hear your limiting beliefs. I don't give you mine. You know, sometimes we got to be bold, right? So there's a tech Zoom, I think, going on right now, if I'm not mistaken. So you need to go back inside the community, look at the calendar, okay, and get on the tech calls. That's why we have them. That's one of the reasons I got into this business, to prove that I can do something. Oh, Jill, I love that. Yes. Okay. Love it. Yes. Okay. So let's go. Let's keep on going. How's that for a little swerve, a little bit? What is going on here? Why is it says something weird? It says I have new comments, but it's not letting me see them. Okay. There we go. It's been a tough week, but I keep saying it will work. Tough week is only Tuesday. Oh, Leah, we did go for a walk, girlfriend. Right? Look for the good every day, you guys. Every night, what I want you guys to do is, when you go to bed every night, I want you to take a journal with you, okay? And I want you literally to, before you go to bed, I want you to write down a win you had that day. I want you to start going to bed with a win on your mind. So you guys, I did a training inside my community last night. You see, I did a training inside my community last night, and I talked about how to create content, how to warm your audience up to turn them into buyers. And I noticed there was a lot of hands up because I said, I'm going to answer questions, right? And we have a huge community that's really growing. And to see the amount of people so excited is just so awesome to me. And it was really amazing to me because I'm in Central Time. At 1 a.m., we were still on, by the way. And there was people on that was in Eastern Time. So it was 2 a.m. their time. There was people that got on like at 1 a.m. in the morning because they were in a different country. And so now it's 7 a.m. They stayed up or woke up early to get on that. That, my friends, is dedication. And that was so inspiring to me. So I'm like, I am not getting off of here till every question is answered. And at one time I was almost done, and then like 4 more people popped up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna pull an all-nighter. One time We were going to be on there all night long. And then we finally ended up at the last handful of people. It was so impactful. So I'm telling you what, if you guys are in my community, I would kind of go through it. And like the last 30 minutes, 45 minutes was so good. And I got to share something with you because one of the people that purchased last night, yes, it was last night. Yes, I think it was like 1:10 a.m. when we finally got off. And one person, I don't know where they were from. They were from a different country, and it was like, like early in the morning for them at this time. They said, if Michelle's staying on this late, I'm staying on. I'm like, bless your guys' hearts. But one of the stories that was the most impactful, and this is for your success right now, and I'm sharing with you, is she got on and she goes, I bought from Victoria because she said, not because of the amount of money Victoria was making, but because of how happy I seen Victoria was. She goes, I knew Victoria when she sold mascara. And she goes, I seen how happy she was. That's why I bought from her. I'm only telling you guys that because if you live in a negative state, if your life is in chaos and you think you can create content and attract people and you're truly not happy, you'll never win. That's why you got to focus on your wins. You guys realize if you have a little pressure in your life or resistance, diamonds are made under pressure. You're just a diamond about ready to be erupted. But some of you quit or go back or think about what's not happening or your loses. And then you wonder why you don't become a diamond. You wonder why you're not winning. But when I heard her say that last night, I was like, to me, it was that right there, hearing that. I was like, that's what people need to hear. She didn't care how much money she made. And by the way, that gal bought from her because she needs to make the money. She's got to get her life back. She is so mentally exhausted and tired, but she's seen the happiness in Victoria because Victoria focuses on her wins. If you don't think we don't have crap, you're wrong. We're all human. We all have crap. We all have drama. We all have trauma. We all have craziness. We all have everything. It's what we decide to show up with that makes the difference. There's nobody that doesn't have it. It's how we decide to show up. That's why we focus on our wins. Because the moment you focus on your wins, you will attract more wins. I can promise you that. So if you are focusing on other things, and then it's even worse when you're not focusing on your wins, and then you even type in comments your losses. Why do you want to be validated for what you're not doing? Find your wins. Put your wins in the comments. Let's celebrate your wins. I want to get you the habit and the patterns of you getting attention based on your wins, even if it's I made my bed. Even if it's I told my kids be the reason somebody smiles today. That's a win because you're teaching your kids to make sure they're being good, they're happy, joyful, because nobody's going to smile if you're being negative or look for the bad. That is a way of programming your children for success. Some people say, be nice. Stop telling them to be nice. What does that even mean? Be the reason somebody wins. Be the reason somebody smiles. Be the reason somebody's happy. Be the reason somebody goes home and says, Mom, I had a good day because this girl was nice to me. Be that person. Watch what happens in your life. It's those little bitty things that make all the difference in the world. Yes, grow through what you go through. Absolutely. Absolutely. You never and again, it's what you focus on. Yeah, you get both, right? And I tell people all the time, think about it. You never see a rainbow. Aren't rainbows as beautiful and breathtaking? But you never see a rainbow unless you have a storm. And the wilder the storm, the more beautiful the rainbow. Now, on a positive note, when you have a storm, when you're making money from home, that rainbow ends with a pot of gold. You get that pot of gold and that beautiful rainbow. But some people never see the rainbow because they never leave, because they think the storm's never going to go away. So they hide in the room. They don't wait for it to go away. They don't realize this is just part of life. And I know, and it's like, anyway. Oh, hey, how are you doing, Tim? Ooh, I love that. I have a to-do list on my fridge instead of, yes, it works. I love that. A smile is the best. Yes, it is. Yes, the small wins are the best. Yes, the small wins are the best. Yes. Okay, so let's keep on going. I know I am such an introvert. Okay, so if anybody's going on the cruise with me, you're going to see it. Literally, you're going to see it. You're going to be like, wow. You guys will experience it firsthand. And I'm going to try my best to not be. But yeah, it's crazy. So I will share a funny story with you, Leah. I'm such an introvert. Then back in November of 2022, we were traveling. My son's a runner, right? And we were at Nike Nationals in North Carolina. I mean, South Dakota. Jeez. And I was in the hotel lobby looking for good lighting, right? Because if you don't find good lighting, you look like death. I don't know what that is, but it's like, do I really look like that? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever gone to Target and you're in the checkout and you look up at that camera and you're like, I said that to my daughter one time. I'm like, do I really look like that? She goes, no, Mom, I don't know why they do that. I'm like, man, that's called a get rid of their confidence type of thing. Anyway, and I'm in the lobby looking for good light, and I record my 3 TikTok videos. And my son and his friend Logan and his dad Corey walk by, and they saw my phone up like this. And Corey knows what an introvert I am. That's the dad, because he knows how quiet I am. Like he's probably, I mean, anyway, he goes, I heard him. He goes, Landon, what's your mom doing? And I'm like, oh, I can't wait for this one. I'm like, I'm over here creating my TikTok videos. He goes, TikTok? You're on TikTok? He was so shocked that I did videos. I'm like, yeah, that's how I make my living. He goes, what? He was shocked. Yeah. So it's just like, I've had to grow. I had to grow. The only reason why I started going live is because of you guys, though. I said I would never go live. I launched my business in September of 2022, and I said I would never go live. Said I would never go live. But in November, I was getting the most amazing comments and questions. And I was like, man, I can really get to know them better if I go live. So I decided to go live. I went live 5 times in November of 2022, and I was awful. I was scared to death. I told you guys that. I was sweating. And I just made a commitment. I'm going to go live every day effective December 1st of 2022, because I knew if I could go live every day, I could get to know you guys better, but also I would get better. And that's the only reason why I don't look like an introvert now, because I've been going live for almost, a year and a half. But I wasn't always like this. You can go back and look at my old content. I was literally ignorance on fire when I launched my business. Truly, that's all it was. You give me courage. Yay. I love hearing that. Yes. Never say never. I know. It's so wild. Oh my gosh. Here's what I wish. I wish the first time I went live back in November 2022, I wish I would have saved one of those lives. That would be so awesome to show you guys. And you'd be like, this is the same Michelle. Like, dang it. So my point of saying that is, if you guys are brand new going to live, just say one of your first lives. Just save it to your computer for you guys to look at later, so you can be so proud of yourself. I wish somebody would have told me that, because I would love to go back and look, right? I go back and look at my old content and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I posted that. I'm only telling you that because the person you are now is not going to be the same person when you're making $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month or more. Okay. You give me so much positive energy. Yay. I hope you guys can learn from my mistakes and grow. Let's all just grow together. I'm still growing, you guys. I'm still growing. Okay. So let's go back to this. So automate. Oh, I was going to grab my computer and we got totally off topic. I probably scared that person off. Okay. So here is your automated system. This, you guys, when I learned how to automate my business, these pages are literally out there working for me 24/7. So on average, inside my community, 1 out of 20 people buy. So when 20 people put their email in, 1 out of 20 are buying. Okay, so they put their email in and they're immediately taken to here. And at any time they can go right there and buy. And then they'll get this page in their email and they're immediately taken to here where they can buy. So those are the 3 pages. So think about this, you guys. You have somebody interested in your business. Do you want to have to get on the phone with them and have to explain it over and over? Or would you like to send them to the complete detailed information that will answer all their questions for them? And they have the ability to buy when they're ready. So there's no pressure on my potential customers. And if somebody goes there right now, which is right here, if you guys want to check it out, dailypaybusiness.com, if they go there right now and they watch this, and if they love it, I can't wait to work with you. If they don't, they just unsubscribe. And I love that because at least you had the courage to look at it. That, my friends, is so awesome. You had the courage to look at it. I love that so much. And so that's all I do. I literally draw traffic back here. So let's just do the math on that. So anyway, when you have an international business, you guys, these pages are literally working for you 24/7. Pretty cool. Will last night's Zoom be added to class? Yes, it was just 6.5 hours long, so it takes a while to upload. Yes, that is a big file, a really big file. Okay, so your goal is to have 20 people a day put their email in because 1 out of 20 buy, which equals a $900 a day. So can you imagine that's all you focus on, how to get 20 people a day to put their emails in? And on average, 1 out of 20 buy. You guys can go back to my, I know it was crazy last night in such an amazing good way. Yeah, you were on 4.5 hours. It was so good, you guys. It was so good. At the beginning of your live, his small, still voice whispered, Raleigh, why don't you clean the house for Don Lafayette as I'm cleaning? What a good man. That is so awesome. I was like, what are you meaning to not send that to me? That's so great. Thanks for sharing that. So good. You guys are awesome, by the way. And so you guys, you can go back to my old content and you can hear me be like, 1 out of 17 are buying from me. 1 out of 13 are buying from me. 1 out of 10 are buying from me. I've been sharing this with you. So tonight inside my Legacy Builder program, I'm going to show my community how to get these numbers to get better. So last week I showed them how to pull their numbers up and track them. Now we're going to, okay, it's been 1 week. What do you do next week? Because here's the deal. Today, I'm going to look at their numbers compared to what they had from last week to this week, and I'm going to help them what to adjust, what to pivot, or maybe nothing needs to be done. Until you understand this process, you're going to be floundering out there and not really know what's working. The moment you know your numbers, you know exactly what to do. This is how I was not able, this is how I didn't get in my head. I couldn't get in my head. I couldn't tell myself it wasn't working because I watched the numbers. I watched it just get better and better. But you guys, do you realize it took me till the end of October of 2022 to get a predictable income stream. The end of October of 2022. I have not gone 1 day without a daily paying customer. That's freedom. Everybody should feel that. Everybody should feel that. That's the freedom I've always dreamed of. No matter what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a customer because it's this. And it's because I've been consistent. This was the game changer. This is worth learning and understanding and getting it working for your family. This is what will leave you a legacy. Okay. So it took me, like I said, 6 weeks to get mine fully converting for me. Did I make money during that time? Yes. I made 7,000 my first month, 14,000 my second month. I made 21,000 before I had 1,000 followers on TikTok. So I'm telling you that because it's not about the amount of followers you have. It's not. It's about the amount of are your followers your perfect customers, because you can't take followers to the bank. Followers don't pay the bills, but buyers do. So that's the goal. We work on getting this to convert for you. So I'm so excited for tonight. It's going to be awesome. So now that you know what product to promote, you got it automated. What's next? You got to get it discovered. Okay. Just because you got an awesome winning website doesn't mean it's going to make you money until you know how to get it discovered. So here's exactly what I did. And I'm going to put the time down because I want you guys to understand the time. I would spend 30 minutes, free ads. Okay. And I would spend 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. Okay. 1 hour, 3 pieces of content. So that's what I would do. So let me explain that to you and why this is important. Now, as an introvert, I loved the free ads method. The reason why I love that so much was because it allowed me to copy and paste free ads. I didn't have to get on the phone. I didn't have to DM. I didn't have to create content. I was able to post free ads. I would spend 30 minutes a day doing it. Here's the deal though. I understand the power of video. So I created a YouTube video, completely ignorance on fire, you guys. It wasn't good, but it was me. And it was who I was at that time. And I put that YouTube video inside of it. So I spent 30 minutes a day posting free ads. You guys have built my email list, built my subscribers on YouTube because people saw the YouTube video, liked it, and started following me, built my hours on YouTube. I'm now monetized on YouTube. But it also got me customers because it pushed people back to here. So imagine if you want to get a customer today, you don't have to be the one having to hear the word no. You don't got to be the one getting on the phone with people. You allow the automations to do that work for you. That was awesome to me. So I'd spend 30 minutes posting free ads and then 3 pieces of content. I chose TikTok. All platforms work. I have people in my community right now killing it on Facebook. I have people in my community right now killing it on YouTube and Instagram. They all work. It's the one you decide to go all in. I will share with you why I chose TikTok. Simplicity, short form video. And I love the fact that the algorithms are only based on people's interests and behaviors. So I knew I could help the algorithms find my perfect customers. That's why I chose TikTok. Again, all platforms work. Yay! You upgraded today to the 900. Yes, you're going to be on the call tonight. Yes. I have never spent a dime on ads, by the way. This process, this 5-step process I'm sharing with you is spending no money on ads. I've discovered you do not have to, okay? And so that's what I did. Now, here's what I love about this. You guys realize there's 5 billion people on social media. So I have a question for you. There's 5 billion people on social media. Do you think at least 1% of them, just 1%, would love to learn, just 1%, would love to learn how to make an income online? Just 1%. Anybody? Yes or no? 1%. Anybody? Most definitely. Yes. Okay. Think about that. That's 50 million people. Okay. So why am I telling you that? Because, okay, here's another question for you. Have you guys put a 1 in the comment if you have bought anything online in the last 30 days? Put a 1 in the comment if you bought anything online the last 30 days. I'm curious. Anybody in the last 30 days? Yes. Okay. So we know people buy online, right? So there's people ready to buy from you. But here's why they're not. Okay. And here's the difference. Here's the game changer. Okay. After you know how you're going to get your business discovered, you got to relate, you guys, which I call it stop the scroll. Stop the scroll. So what does that mean? How do you create content that will stop the scroll? How do you create content that will relate to your perfect customer? Now, this is really when the mentoring really comes in. This is why you need a mentor to really help you with this. This is why I was on a call last night for 6 hours helping them with this. How do they create content for their perfect customer? This is why you got to have a mentor. Just a minute. TikTok wants me to verify this. Okay. That's the puzzle piece to making sure I'm actually going live. Yay! I bought your legacy builder just now. Awesome. Welcome. We have a call tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. And so what happens is, you guys ready? I'm going to break the whole process down for you. So you create content that stops the scroll. They watch your video. Inside your video at the very end is the CTA. Put that in the comments. CTA, call to action. The call to action, like mine is, if you want to learn more, put yes in the comments. I would absolutely love to share it with you. That CTA draws traffic back to here. And this is where the journey begins. It's the journey of the know, like, and trust. I just want people to know what I have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust it's a solution for what I'm looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, unsubscribe. And that's the journey I take them on. Okay, that is our goal, is to get 20 a day. Because guess what happens? New customer. Okay, so after you look at this. So once you got the products, the programs to promote, taken care of. Once your system is set up, taken care of, all you focus on is this every day, is your content and getting good with stopping the scroll. That's it. That's it. This is how, look at this, 2 hours a day, 30 minutes here, 1 hour here. And then the other 30 minutes is spent on learning and responding to emails or CTAs and drawing the traffic back to your automated system. This has been the game changer. I didn't have to go create a product from scratch. I didn't have to go create a website from scratch. I didn't have to go create a funnel from scratch. I didn't have to go figure none of that out. It was pre-built and ready to go. So I could be in the learning and earning at the exact same time. It's 1 a.m. my time, almost 7 p.m. now. So gonna say, oh, you are so awesome that you're on here. Love it, my friend. Love it. I'm doing more. Okay, so I'm doing more than 2 hours a day at the moment now because I want to learn. Now, let me help you with that. Your 2 hours has nothing to do with learning. It's the income earning activities that drive results. See, this is why it's set up this way, because most people are used to a job where you clock in. The moment you clock in, you start getting paid. You can go get on your phone and scroll through social media. You can go make coffee. You can talk to your coworkers, and you're still getting paid. So the idea is to help you master being so intentional with 2 hours a day to drive results to getting customers. And then you bet anything above the 2 hours, like those are focused income earning activity time. And then, yeah, another hour in training or learning if you want, right? Then you can do that. Or maybe you want to add another hour of income earning activity. So what would that other hour be? Maybe you want to start going live on another social media platform. It just really depends. And so, yeah, I just want you guys to be aware that 2 hours has nothing to do with learning. Now, the reason why I said in your 30 minutes, responded to comments and emails and then learning is because at the very beginning, you're not going to have a lot of comments because you're new. People don't know, like, and trust you yet. Right? And so take that time and just make sure no matter what, you get your 2 hours in. First is your content creation, posting free ads. Second is responding to comments and emails. If you have any time left over, then that's where you got to learn during that time. You got to make sure no matter what, non-negotiable 2 hours a day gets in. This is just structure equals freedom process. Never in my wildest of wildest dreams did I think I could structure my life the way it is, and it would provide so much freedom, my friends. That's just what I want for you. Yes, exactly. And going live. So what I did, I literally did this schedule, you guys, for 90 days. And then I decided to put my big girl pants on and start going live. So I flipped that. I quit doing the free ads, and I could get 3 pieces of content done in 30 minutes, and I would go live an hour. I was really bullheaded, I guess is a good word. I really wanted to stick to that story that I was able to make 6 figures by working 2 hours a day. So that's why I quit doing the copy and paste free ads, because I just wanted to stay in my 2 to 3 hours a day window. But it's helped me manage my mind because, got to work 8 hours a day, right? Like you think of, that's 8 hours I got to work. You know, you think that about your job, right? And I didn't want that, when I worked my online business, I'm like, dude, I can get it done in 2 hours. I can get my income earning activities done in 2 hours. This is awesome. Do you see the difference? Mindset matters, you guys. Yes, mindset matters. Yay. Yesterday, I finally took the bold step. Well, I am so proud of you. So awesome. Good job. Good job. You're going to absolutely love it. Gonna love it. So you guys, this is it. Screenshot this. Okay. And now what I want to do is I just want to answer any questions that you guys have on this. Just screenshot this because this is it. You got right here. Well, this side, hold on. We got 1, the product. Step 2, you got to automate. Automate gives you your life back, your time back. And step 3 is discover. How are you going to get it discovered? You need to use social media. We have an attraction marketing method to get your business discovered and free ads. 4, you got to create content that relates and stop the scroll. And 5, new customer. This is it. Yeah, you can watch the replay on YouTube. And how you guys can find my YouTube channel is right here, my friends, is go to, here's my YouTube channel or my TikTok channel. Click on Instagram and you will see YouTube. Yeah, and click on that. And then you can follow me on YouTube or subscribe to my YouTube so you're notified, or just go watch the live replay because it will be on there. Yes, I love that. I love that YouTube allows people to go back and watch the replays. Yes, you are welcome. Won't be long and I will be joining. Awesome. I love it. I love it. So what other questions you guys have? I'd love to answer questions. Love it. I'd love to answer your guys' questions because I'm going to show you guys something real quick. Okay. And that is, do you have any, why you guys are asking me questions? I want to show you something. So here's why I love social media: to build a business and to build it without costing any money. Okay. And that is, you guys think about it. You work 8 hours at a job. You work 8 hours at a job. What happens? You have to work another 8 hours to get paid for 8 hours, right? Check this out. When you create content, it doesn't go away. Let me show you something. I'm going to go to inbox and I'm going to go to activities. I want you to look at all these different videos that are still being pushed out that were years old. Okay. Oops. So like, for example, this one right here, I did March 5th of 2022. And yes, it is a faceless video. And yes, it is only 5 seconds. So faceless videos work, by the way. But if you click on comments, you can literally see, oh my goodness, hold on. You guys, if you get these from me, it's an imposter. I will not send you to Instagram. Like, I will not send you to Instagram. Like these say right here, I'm active on Instagram. No, I'm not. This is not me. So make sure you be careful. See, what they do is they either spell official wrong, Michelle wrong, or O'Neill wrong, or they add a character or they add a number. So let me block because they've got a bunch of them going on. Like, people need to get a life. Okay. So, oh, here's one right here. See, somebody just commented. What am I telling you that? Because you guys, when you create a piece of content, it doesn't go away. It can always be out there working for you. So I want you to look at it when you go to create a piece of content, it's digital real estate. It can always be out there working for you 24/7. This is the difference. Okay. This is the difference, right? Of the power of, I got to work. No, on this side of freedom, you got to be consistent. The only difference of me and you is the amount of content I have out there and the size of my email list. So here's a strategy I want to share with you. I'll give you guys a hot tip right now. So when you go to build a business, now you can take these strategies I'm sharing with you and you can implement for your own business if you want. Now, if you're inside my program, this is what I teach my community. So we are a world of procrastinators. I think we can all agree on that. Please more like for Michelle. You guys are so sweet. You can't do StreamYard on TikTok. TikTok does not allow you to stream on. So I'm using StreamYard on YouTube, yes, but not TikTok. So anyway, what I'm getting at, you guys, is so we are a world of procrastinators. We will procrastinate. I'm only telling you that is so when you're building a business, you got to create some type of urgency. So my urgency the last 3.5, 4 days was literally letting you guys know about the training I'm doing today, about how I'm going to help you, right, get this to convert for you, right? And I've been talking about this, how it's 1 out of 20 are buying. And today I'm going to help my community track their numbers. So we need to know what to fix so we can make the content work better. So this system works better. It's no different than anything, right? If your car is making a knocking noise, you might check the oil, right? Like there's all different indicators. And so that's what I'm doing tonight. So I've been talking about that. So since I've launched this Legacy Builder program, I've been given an urgency, and I draw everything to joining me on Tuesday. Because of that, Mondays have become Money Mondays. So let me give you an example, okay? Seriously, you guys. And if you're my community, if you're not implementing that urgency that you want to get on, you want to get started so you can get on, it's identifying my face, okay? So look at this. Yesterday, I had an $8,000 day, $8,500 Monday yesterday. Oh, no customer just came in. So look at that. I'm at $52,700 for the month, and it's only June 11th, and this is just my Stripe. So it's $8,500 day just in Stripe. Mondays have become Money Mondays because I create that urgency, give them a reason to not want to wait. Okay. Now, something else I do this Saturday, I'm doing and we had so much fun last Saturday, by the way. I do a very small getting started training for my brand new customers. There was this 5 of us last week just hanging out. It was really cool. So after I did the training, I literally shut the recording off, and then I just did a Q&A. It was really good. I need to ask if I can take some of those testimonials from the Q&A because they just were so sweet. Because I want to hear from new people. So that is this Saturday at 1 p.m. that you guys are all going to get an email from as well. And so those are the 2 things of urgency that I do. And so that's why Mondays have become my Money Mondays. And I'm telling you guys, you can't just post to post. You got to give them a reason to be like, okay, today's the day. Yep, everybody has those defining moments in their life. But we don't want to wait for them to have a defining moment for them to take action. We want to give them a reason. So once you implement that urgency, it's a game changer. Yeah. On the live calls, that's how you get help. Yeah, we do live calls. Yeah, we do live calls. Okay, so I had my subscriber live yesterday. My next one is, oh, matter of fact, thank you for saying that, because I told the community, I told my subscribers the times and I was incorrect because I was thinking 1 p.m., but I can't do 1 because that's when I do my getting started training with my my new customers. So Friday at 4 p.m. is the next subscriber live, and Saturday at 2 p.m. will be the next. 4 p.m. Friday and 2 p.m. Saturday. Yeah. I'm excited. Yes. So anyway, so create that urgency, and then you will literally give people a reason to want to take action. Okay, that's it. I got to get going now kind of attitude. It's huge, you guys, in everything. Why do you see people like businesses have deadlines? They have sales. This goes away at this time. That's creating an urgency. You've got to learn to create that urgency inside your business. So you said you would try to do another Q&A. What do you mean another Q&A? So I'm about to send the payment. Yay! Nora, I love that. I love all of her emojis. That's how I create urgency by letting them know this is happening. This is happening today. I want them to get on with me. Right. And so inside my community, they create that urgency by going, you guys, you get to get on with my mentor that has made $1 million in 17 months. She's does a training with us this Tuesday and tell them what it's about. And she stays on until every question is answered. You get the ability to launch a business today. And on Tuesday, get on with the self-made millionaire and get all your questions answered. What you're going to learn from that is going to literally help you explode your business. I can't even imagine all these years and decades I've been trying to make money. If I would have had the ability to ask questions to a self-made millionaire for free, wow, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. Because when you buy, if you buy from me, you buy from me. But if you're in my community and somebody buys from you, you make all the money. I do the training. Yeah, and so that's the urgency that you got to create right there. That is it. Got to create those. Let people know why they want to take action. What they get. It's about them. It's not about you. What do they get? They get the ability to learn. They get the ability to be in breakout rooms with other entrepreneurs, other people with like-minded vision and goals. This is going to help them shave off that learning curve. You know how many people literally have got off my calls, my breakout rooms and breakthroughs, and literally just slayed their business, took their business to a completely different level? Why do you think we created six-figure income earners last month in 1 month? Because now we are live and interactive, and we've just added an interactive program. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I create the urgency. There you guys go. And I do it with everything though, right? Yeah, just work on that. So anyway, our duets with others working for anyone in our, it's quite interesting that you say that duets work. Yes. But many people, so here's something, you guys, again, another reason why you went live and interactive, because things change all the time. And so when you're dealing with 22,000+ people, you know what's working and what's not. And TikTok, for some odd reason this month, many people, they're not pushing out duets. I don't know why. Is it something they're testing, or what is going on? Or maybe that was just complete coincidence. Who knows? But yes, duets do work, because if a video already has momentum, and then somebody duets it, they push it out, because the only goal of TikTok, the only goal of YouTube, the only goal of Instagram and Facebook is to keep people on the platform longer. So if they see a video that people are watching all the way through, and if you duet that video, you bet they're going to push it out, because they know people like it. It's already been proven to work, and they know people like it, and they're going to stay on the platform longer. So don't ever think TikTok don't like you. It's not about them liking you or not. It's about people aren't liking your content. So if your content isn't being pushed out, that's it. Hey, Nora just got started. Yay. Welcome, Nora. I love it. Oh my God, I'm doing it. So great. So she's like doing the play-by-play while she's getting started on the Legacy Builder program. You are going to be fun. I love that so much. So welcome, Nora. I love it. I can't wait to meet you tonight. Hopefully you can get on tonight's training. You just got my welcome email. Dang, that was fast. I love that. Yay. So good. How fun. She's like, I'm doing it. Right when she said that, I like get the notification. See, that is automations, you guys. See, isn't that cool? So, oh, and by the way, Nora, you'll get an email from Kajabi. That's where we host the platform. And you'll also get another email from like Skool, SKOOL, or might be like Digital Growth. That is to get inside the community immediately. So absolutely you can duet me. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'll share a fun fact with you. So there's a gal, inside our community, and she can't talk on video. Like, she is a pretty high up administrative assistant at a hospital. She can't talk on video. I mean, they won't even, she can't even be on social media. Like, it's something that she had to sign. So she loves the money she makes at her job, but she is not fulfilled. And she goes, I literally can't even imagine doing this for another, decade and a half or yeah. And so she's building a faceless brand. And she'll duet a lot of my videos. She has no kids. She's a dog mom, and all of her videos have her dogs. So when she duets my videos, she'll mirror match her dogs with my energy. So if it's one of my videos that I'm pretty excited in, she'll make sure the dogs are playing outside or fighting or doing something. If it's one of my more monotone videos, she'll have the dogs eating or sleeping. And then so the duet is that you are right, the duet's here and then you're here. And then she'll have the dogs on this side and then she'll have pointing. And then she's learned to do words on the screen. So she's just learned to get very creative. So yeah. Yes. Oh, I love that. I'm so proud of me. Got this step. Yes, I'm so proud of you too. I love your mindset, my friend. Wow, that is so cool. Yes, that is a winning mindset. Way to go. I love that. Yeah, we are going on a cruise inside our community. Yes. It's the details are inside the community. Let me just see something. I am using StreamYard to go live on TikTok. No, on YouTube. Yes. Yeah, isn't that creative of her? I love how creative some people get. So if you go into the search and type in cruise, nothing pulls up. What? Why wouldn't it pull up? Oh, here we go. Cruise. Let me see. Let me find it. Okay. Here, I'm just going to tag. I'll find it, you guys. I'm going to just push it back up to the top inside our community. Let me just give you guys the latest. Here is a recording of the cruise planning. Okay, let me get that. Oh, here we go. Here's where you can find the cruise information. I don't know if this is what you need. This should be everything that you need. Yeah, so we're going on a cruise. I'm so excited for that. Yes. Okay, awesome. So good. I'm excited. Yes, the community and a cruise. Yes. Oh, you should go on a cruise. There's many people in our community that have never been on a cruise either. Yeah. Yes, go, you guys. We're gonna have so much fun. So I got to share something with you guys. So today, in an hour and a half, I am leaving my house. I don't know why I didn't give you that detail. That was kind of a so what, right? I'm teaching you not to do so what, and I just gave you one. Anyway, I have an appointment to look at my first rental. So what we're doing now is my son has been taking a Grant Cardone real estate class. And we are going to buy a bunch of real estate. And so we have an appointment today, him and I, at 2 p.m. And we are looking at getting real estate. And so the goal, somebody asked my money goal, our 3-year goal is to have 30 rentals. So if we have 30 rentals, and let's just do easy math, because I know some are going to make more and some are going to make less, right? So the 3-year goal is to have 30 rentals making $1,500 a month. That's the goal. Yeah. So we're going to be able to charge more, but on average, I will not have any rental that I can't do at least charge $1,500. So that's the goal. So so we're looking at our first one today. And I talked to, I have a realtor that I'm working with, and I told her, I said, I want at least 5 this year. So that's my income goal. So I've left a legacy for my daughter. Many of you guys know was at the end of March. I don't even know. February, I think it was February. I bought a hair salon. My daughter's a hairstylist, and I was watching her make a small percent. And I kept on saying, Chelsea, you need to get your own booth. And she just didn't want to do that. And I'm like, then let's buy a salon. Interesting to me. So I own a hair salon and I have 3 employees. And so I'm generating really good money off of that salon. I don't take any of it. It is to leave a legacy for my grandchildren. So the profit off of that goes investments to leave a legacy for them. So now my son, who's 19, him and I are going to do real estate. The goal is 30 pieces in 3 years is the goal. So there you go. There's my next goal. And that is going to be that will literally just leave a legacy for my entire family. So I know, I'm so excited. Yes. See, you guys, never in my wildest dreams did I think I would have that. And so my son's goal is, because he's attending that Grant Cardone real estate thing, is he wants us to build a big and get eventually after 3 years and maybe sooner, I don't know, get apartment complexes, maybe even build our own, build duplexes and things like that. I'm leaving a legacy. It's not about me anymore. I've achieved every single thing I want. Now I'm leaving a legacy. So I have built a reoccurring income stream. Okay. And that pays all my bills. And that's what I want to live off of. And that has brought me the freedom. And so the daily pay that I make literally is now to leave a legacy for my children. Pretty awesome. And my goal is to make $54,000 a year, you guys, by the way. I just wanted to make $54,000 a year because I couldn't see me making more than that because I didn't think I was worthy. And I definitely didn't understand the way the digital world works. Aw, thank you, Nora. You're so sweet. And so, yeah, so I'll if you guys follow me on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok, well, on Facebook, but Instagram really, I will take a picture today. Like when you see, like, I'll be like, this is leaving the legacy for my children. I'll get my son walking up to the house in it. And so, yeah, we're gonna do that. He's so cute. He's like, I'm going with you. And then he's so funny. He's got it all planned out. So you see this chair right here? He'll come in my office every day. Here, I'll show you guys. In my office every day and sit in that chair and talk about it with me for over an hour. And he's like, so I'll meet up with this lady. He goes, and then, after we get the first house and I kind of know what questions to ask, he goes, I'll be the one looking for the property. And then, so I don't got to take your time. He's 19, by the way, you guys. And he goes, I'll find the property and then I'll let you do the final okay. And so he's got this huge goal. And so I'm telling you guys, never in our wildest dreams did I think I'd be able to do this. I mean, I go back to 22 months ago and I was like calculating how many more weeks until I was going to have to buy him a 200 pair of shoes because he's a runner and they can only do so many miles on a pair of shoes until it starts hurting them. I used to write that on my calendar because I had to budget it. That's how I lived. And now the fact that we're looking at a $185,000 home to buy for a rental is just bizarre to me. Like it's not even surreal to me. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm finding out what my kids want, and I am going to, hence why I named it the Legacy Builder Program, because my goal is to change that generational struggle to generational wealth. Let's change the generational wealth. When I'm gone, still got a lot of years. I'm only 54. Well, I'm almost 54. I'll be 54 this year. So I still have 58 more years left. I want to live to be 111. So would that be 57 more years? Yeah, I think. And so, but I'm like, when I'm gone, I will have left a legacy for them. Now, what they do with it, hopefully I've equipped them up here to do good with it. So that's it. Yeah. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'll share it with you guys. I've been sharing this whole journey with you guys. So are you? Yeah. Oh, you're still young and beautiful. You're so sweet. So yeah, we're excited about that. So that's what we're doing today. We have our first appointment looking at that, and so yeah. Aw, Susie, you're so sweet. So my favorite number is your birthday, 111? Really? How crazy. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And so, yeah, we'll probably purchase 3 pretty quick. That's the goal. 3 pretty quick. So then we're gonna love you guys so much. You guys are so sweet. So yes. And so anyway, yeah. So I'm telling you guys, I'm just your hope dealer. How you feel right now doesn't mean you got to stay there. That doesn't define you. You can truly transform your life. The digital world has just been the byproduct to literally be able to leave a freedom for my family and to get that security, right? Because you think about it, we buy a bunch of real estate. What's the worst thing that can happen? I have to sell it, right? You know what I mean? I still got the money because I'm making sure the area, I'm just checking everything. Yeah. So, well, thank you, my friend. I absolutely do. I think going live on Instagram is such a great idea. I just need to get better at that. I just really need to get better at that. So somebody says, are your children doing digital marketing? So my one daughter who's 18, just graduated this year, she's going to. We're just traveling again next week. And then she's going to launch a faceless brand. Yes. So she'll be 18 and be doing this and launch a faceless brand. I mean, what if she just makes 900 a week? What can you do at 18 to make that kind of money? Her goal is work up to 900 a day. I gave her the 3.5 year plan. I said, what if this year you work really good to get mastering these skills? And what if you make just 20,000 the rest of 2024? And then you start making daily pay in 2025, daily pay in 2026, daily pay in 2027. In 3.5 years, you're a self-made millionaire. At 21, pretty wild. Pretty wild. So yeah, pretty wild. Yes. So that's the goal. Yeah. Keeps deleting my questions. What keeps deleting your questions? It was for school sign up who to use as group. What do you mean? It was for school sign up who to use as group. What do you mean by that, hun? We have Kajabi is where the program is. And then school is where the community is. Yeah. So yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, I know. So I'm really excited. So I'll let you guys know when she does launch that, right? Because that will be really cool to build a community of, I don't know, 18, 19, 20-year-olds, right? That they can all work together. You know, the pressure this would take off of parents if their kids did this while they were at college, then the parents wouldn't have to worry about the money that they would have to put into it. Well, we offer 4 different programs. Right. So there's 4 different programs to pick from. So all you got to do is once you go to the website, which you guys can check it out right here, dailypaybusiness.com. Once you go there, just scroll down to the very bottom and you will see the 4 different programs. And if you're here in the US, there is payment plans. Yeah. So excited about this live chat. I was wanting to quit my full-time job and just focus on this. Someone said yes, and I'll do it. I love that. You got this. So what do you mean by group name to use? I'm trying to understand what you mean by that. What do you mean by group name to use? Because their groups are already named, right? So Digital Growth Community is our school. And then Kajabi is the platform. And when you log into Kajabi, it will show the program that you purchased or all the programs that you have access to. Yeah. So you got an email. You got an email that will give you access immediately to get inside our school. You got an email. So if you don't see the email, you might want to check your spam or promotion folder. It could have gone there. Yeah, it could have gone there. Yes. And if you purchase from me, you got a welcome email from me that gave you all the details as well. Oh, yes, you can do this faceless. I'll show you. I love your guys' questions today. You're so good. This is like the perfect size of group because I can maintain this. Sometimes when you get a little bit bigger, you get bots and you get everybody on. This is like I can hang with you guys. This is perfect for me. Oh gosh. Oh, I know. See now, Danny. I know. You can add thumbnails. Danny's like, I'm crapping. looking up at the thumbnails on your YouTubes. I can go add thumbnails, and I probably should do that. But I just am like, if somebody doesn't want to watch my video because of how funny my thumbnails are, I guess I'm not their perfect mentor. So I know it is funny though. Oh, was I showing you guys? Oh, faceless. Okay. Yeah. So inside my program, you get your invisible empire, how to build that invisible brand. And this is your faceless brand. It's actually a 72-page PDF, and I do a training and I walk you through the training as well. And then not only do I walk you through the training, you'll hear a Q&A. You guys, this actually is your step-by-step, and I show you how to build it. And here's the part I love about this, because it gives you literally a year's worth of content in here. And then you also get a Canva training. If you want to create all your content on Canva, you get that inside our program. And then you also get the breakdown of how to make 100K your first year using a faceless brand. So yeah, that is included in the program. This will be in your exclusive bonuses when you get started. Yeah. Believe me, this is a business in a box, super fun and thorough. Yeah, I love that. This is definitely a learning experience. Absolutely, yes. And I love that. Yes, faceless really works. Matter of fact, when you get inside of here, I'll give you an example. Yeah, you have an example. So yeah. Due to age verification, well, can't you verify your age? Yeah, you can go live on TikTok or on YouTube. Awesome. I love that so much. So good. So good. Awesome. So what age you have to be? It really depends on where you live, right? Like in the US, it's either 17 or 18. You can probably Google, but I am struggling creating payment links. Okay. So in Kenya, we recommend not PayPal. It is Paystack or Payoneer. There is a TechZoom. Let me see when it is. It's going on right now. So I would get off of here, go inside the community right now and log in, and you'll see live and you'll see TechZoom, and jump on that right now and they can assist you. That's why we do tech calls. I think there's 3 this week, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. I thought there was. Let me ask her. She might not have added it yet. But yeah, we have one going on right now. So you might want to jump on real quick and they can help you with that. But it is something. So yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. So yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay, guys, I'm going to bounce off of here because I got some which level, all of them, all of the programs include the faceless. Yes. All of the programs include the faceless. Yeah. Yay! Thank you. Thank you guys for staying on last night. That was impressive. Well, some of you guys were so sweet. You're like, I wasn't getting off. As long as you were staying on, I was staying on. There's a few times I thought we were pulling an all-nighter. We're all just going to hang on here live together until the sun comes up. I think some people, it actually did come up for you guys. It was so impressive. Aw, thank you, Kimberly, for being so nice. Yeah, last night was fun. And I'm like, we're going to do it again tonight. Oh, I know. It was so good. It was. And it was just so amazing people. Like, you just hear these questions inside our community and you're like, man, so many good humans. So many good humans. So we got off, I think it was like 1:10 a.m. 1:10 a.m. I think it was around that time. Yes, we do. We're ready for tonight. Yes. Yeah. Because tonight is the Legacy Builder call. And so that starts at 6 a.m. Oh, no, 6 p.m. It might go to 6 a.m., but we'll see. I live in Kansas. Yes, I know. I'm excited for today. Yes. Feel like I'm a big girl. No, it's the funnest part about what I'm going to do this afternoon is my son. How excited he is for it. Like he will literally come in here and he will set in that chair, and then he will literally, we just talk about it. It's the coolest thing ever. And he's already got it planned out and everything. So yeah, it's really cool. Yes, legacy builder. Let's go. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna get off. Yeah, you'll be watching on Instagram. Yes, I'll post it. I'm gonna a picture of it because could be a huge big day, right? Of creating the next legacy for my generations to come, because that's something pretty awesome. Yeah, it's Landon, my 19-year-old. Yeah. He literally just got back. I just watched him walk in the door. So this is how, I tell you guys, like, just master these skills, right? Just master these skills. That's why when you launch your online business, you guys, it's all based on the skills that you want to learn. If you can master those skills, your world can change. So he just went and had a test done. And they put, and I don't know all the details. I can give you more details tomorrow. I think he spent $150 having it done. I don't know. Anyway, they plugged him to all this stuff. And to be, I don't know the words. I should probably wait till tomorrow because I'm going to mess it up. There's something that is released in your body when you're running that can help you run faster and run longer. And so he did this test this morning where he got on, I would assume it was a treadmill, and they measured all this stuff. So they knew when his release, so he knows what to improve on. Again, that's why having mentors and coaches matter. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, that's what he was doing. And he just got back. So now he's probably showering. So him and I can go be real estate gurus. Legacy Builders is the best. Yes. Yes. You guys are so awesome. I am just so, your husband is from Kansas. How funny. What part of Kansas? I live in Wichita. So a great town to live in to create real estate, right? Because it's booming here. We are literally the air capital of the world. So that's what's great, right? That it's never going to be an issue of being able to rent property here. Yes. Ooh, I like that. A good sailor is never made on calm seas. That's right. Oh, how funny. Yeah, I do offer payment plans. If you go to my website, just go to the very bottom. You'll see all 4 programs and all 4 payment plans. Yes. All right. So I'm going to bounce because I do got some emails to answer and some fun community stuff to do before I go and start building another legacy for my family. And I can't wait to share it with you guys, but I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. YouTube, you guys have been phenomenal today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. And TikTok.